Hello and welcome back to Ganesh Institute channel. So here in this video we are going to discuss that how we can find out in two variable system of partial differential equation. That particular equation is in in nature hyperbolic, parabolic or elliptical. Okay, so in that case what you need to do, you will be given with let's say some sort of this type of equation. So it is like a constant term, arbitrary constant. Then you will be given with double partial differential equation of two variables, so x square. Then let's say you are given with any other constant, then with respect to x and y both, and then another constant and with respect to another variable, right? So that means your function, your equation is in the form of a function, having a function with two variables and one constant, and this function can be distributed into those two things. Now in this case, in three variables you have to find out the matrix, right? But in two variables you need to find out b square minus ac. Always consider these constant, right? If you have something written here 4, then you need to consider that 2b would be 4, then b would be 2, right? So something like that. Any equation, whatever is given to you, you have to revise or keep this in mind and accordingly find out the value of this. This is the standard equation. The factor which will help you in identifying the type of equation. If this is greater than 0, if it is positive, right, then the equation is hyperbolic. And if it is equals to 0, the value of b square minus ac for any two variable partial differential equation comes out to be 0, that means that is parabolic in nature. And if it is negative, then that equation is elliptical in nature. Okay, now sometimes you can see that if these constants are given you like some values, like if there would be, let's say a is 1, b is 2 and c is 4, for example. Now if you compute with this example, right, if you put this value, these terms into this value, so b square, that means 2 square minus a into c, that means 1 into 4. So 2 square is 4, 4 minus 4 would be 0. That means the equation is of type is a parabola, right? Will form a parabola. Now it is bit easier, right, when you are given with some constants and we can compute. But what if this value a, b and c will be in terms of some variables, some constants which you don't know, the value for which you don't know. Like if you see there is a only, so your a is a, b is something b and c is something c, for example, but these are constant, then how can you evaluate? So in that case, let me give you the scenario. First of all, let's say you have an equation of form this, right? So may I ask you whether it is a homogeneous partial differential equation or non-homogeneous? Just out of the context. Yeah, that's correct. It is homogeneous because there is no constant over here, no function of independent variable here. If it would be having something like sin x or a or something like that, the function of independent variable or some value like +5 or something, then it would have become non-homogeneous, right? But at the moment you have homogeneous part. So if I ask you now how you would evaluate, how you will find out that whether this equation is elliptical, parabolic and hyperbolic in nature, then you can easily figure out that coefficient of the highest power of one variable is 1. Then if you compare with this, you have two variable function factor and then one variable. So there is no two variable, only one variable. So b is 0 and c would be x, right? C is what? X. So in that sense, if any variable is given, again just find out, do the same process, find out b square minus ac. So if you will put this value b square, that means 0 square minus a is 1, c is x, then that means you are having this value as minus x, right? So now this is in negative, right? If your x is any real number, any positive real number, then this will come out to be negative only, right? So if that is the case, that means if x is greater than 0, x is positive, then the equation will be elliptical in nature. If x would be negative, then hyperbolic, and you can assume the rest. X is 0, then parabolic. So in this way you can find out how to classify any particular partial differential equation in terms of hyperbola, parabola and ellipse. Okay, just by looking at it, by computing b square minus ac. I'm hoping that you understood it, and if so, then don't forget to like, share and subscribe my channel. Till my next video, take care of yourself, bye bye, and keep commenting on the videos. If you want me to make a video on something, some topic related to what you inquire for, then I would be happier to help you. Okay, take care, bye bye.